Truth Man here. So we're going to do something a little different on this video. This is going to be Smoke Series, but this is fill in the blank. And the reason why I say fill in the blank is because I watch a lot of content and I'm noticing that some guys are trying to jockey for like the top spot. And what they're doing is they're shooting down on other content creators on their appearance, on their economic status, on their content, trying to jockey and jostle for the top spot. First of all, here's what I'm going to do on this Smoke Series. I'm going to generalize, if I'm saying the word right, what's being done in this space, just to give all of you viewers something so you won't be brainwashed by any of these content creators. First and foremost, if anybody is successful, hurrah, hurrah, pat on your back, whether it's me, whether it's you, whether it's whoever. I'm glad. It's a lot of money on YouTube, and I really love to see Americans getting it. But I don't know who telling some of you ninjas that you are better than everybody else. Now, it's okay. If you narcissistic, that's your own problem. And it's okay if some people think you the best. But the reason why I'm putting everybody who does this on the grill is because it's for the viewer, for the listener to decide. I've heard people saying this person is the best, that person is the best. Some people say I'm the best. Everybody has a right to their own opinion, man. They have a right to it, man. Everybody don't know how to build studios and don't know how to edit videos. Like, some people is just better at it. We'll be honest about that too. Some people are just better at dealing with microphones, editing videos, thumbnails. I'm one of the worst, but y'all can't out-talk me though. And I'm not saying I'm the top talker. I'm saying that we all have flaws. We all have flaws in our content. I've heard a couple people saying the space is dead. I've heard a couple people saying the space is boring. Let me address those things too. I don't think the space is dead. I do agree that it's getting kind of boring, but I think that goes, once again, it's for everybody else to decide on their own. Like, a lot of people might not agree with that, you know? And then all these dick riders, excuse my language, man. I can't do it no more. Sometimes I'm a cuss. Y'all be egging these guys on, man. Y'all be egging these guys on, man. We need to focus on helping people first and foremost. Entertainment second. But some of y'all hate people so much that y'all just want to see people dogging other people out. That's what y'all want to see. Like sometimes this will need to be done. But some people, they just think they better. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all niggas again. You can get whatever you gonna get in life. You ain't better than nobody. I know y'all want to believe it and y'all get mad. Like, y'all, listen, man, money is going to be gone soon. This is going to be the mark of the beast. You're going to have to take the mark of the beast and then you're going to burn in the lake of fire. So money is still a tool. It's still a wonderful thing. Still a great thing. Still something that we should seek after. We should. But some of y'all, look, man, the devil got y'all, man. The devil got some of y'all when it comes to this, man. Because y'all, the way I hear some of y'all talking now, I'm like, dude, do these ninjas, I'm not gonna keep saying it, do they not understand that this world is gonna be no more. M.O. one day. It's like some people talk like they so smart, but then when you listen to them, if you a deep individual yourself, you be like, man, do he not understand that this world ain't gonna always stand? If you don't know that, you not smart. I'm gonna let you know. You not smart. I don't care what you learn. If you can't, just apart from the all-seeing, almighty, invisible giant God, apart from that, if you can't see just from the atmosphere that this world is going to be no more one day, something wrong with you. Yeah, something wrong. You ain't got it, man. You ain't got the juice. You ain't got the sauce. All that little brainwashing stuff, man, listen, man. I'm going to tell you, I don't have anything against anybody in this space, but I will bring the heat and the smoke to whoever. I don't fear nobody. I'll bring the heat and the smoke to whoever. That's just how I look at it. Cause that little loyalty stuff, man, I was being loyal to some of these dudes, and I noticed, like, it's some, I ain't gonna lie, it's some content creators that I like what they say and what they bring more than others. But that little loyalty stuff, man, I'm not being loyal to nobody who ain't being loyal to me no more. I don't care if you a relative. I don't care if I know you forever. You one of the day one dudes I grew up with in the hood. I don't care who you is. I'm not being loyal to nobody that don't be loyal to me. I remember it was a couple content creators I used to always talk to them and stuff, give them their props. Now, if I say something that you say, I'm gonna keep giving you your props. But other than that, man, I'm being loyal to the ones that's being loyal to me. And it ain't gonna be no one-sided thing, man. It's supposed to go in a circle, man. It's supposed to circulate, not just me to you, and that's the end. Who is you? Who is you? Y'all dudes be tripping, man. I know drug dealers that's richer than y'all. I ain't gonna put nobody on the spot, but I know drug dealers in this little city of Milwaukee. Milwaukee ain't even that big. That's richer than these dudes. And I don't even know what you got, but I know you ain't got that much. I done looked some people up on Social Blade now. I know drug dealers that's richer than y'all. They're just sitting back, chilling. Y'all tripping, man. And I'm gonna say to all you other dudes on here talking about Mitch this, Mitch that, bitch this, bitch that, all this. And with some of the stuff I done heard, I agree with some of it. But some of these dudes just going too far. They going too far with it. You not better than nobody, man. Let me tell y'all something. Let's start with the dating. I know people, relatives. I got a relative that's more successful with women than a lot of these dudes that's on here talking. And he'll bang your chick. So, and some of the stuff, when I be like, tell them about some of the stuff people be saying on here. One time I told him one of the bigger content creators something he said, and he called the dude a PUSSY. Say he just a PUSSY. I think what I might do in the future is I'm gonna start bringing people I know. I can't do it. I can't do it like I would want to do it, because I'm not finna put nobody under the Fed's microscope. But what I might start doing, I might start getting people who really be out here in this field I'm telling you, man. Didn't know how this go. Because let me tell y'all something. I've heard all type of stuff this week, and I've just been shaking my head like, unbelievable. Like, he said that? Dude, I thought you was better than that, man. I thought you was above that. I thought you was more intelligent than that. One, all different strategies can work depending on the women as individuals. Pay for it is a good strategy in some situations. Game is a good strategy in some situations. Waiting for them to approach you, checking, standing on chicks, they all work situationally. Nobody can get on here and act like they got the 100% way. Because let me show you something. Pay for play, you could get robbed, you can get drugged. You can still catch some, although I've heard multiple content creators state that pay for play women often are more safer in terms of cleanliness because they keep up with that stuff. But, and look, man, Pookie will get you. Pookie could get you, man. That's not. And y'all think, well, I just deal with white girls. White girls deal with Pookie too. We call them mud sharks here in Milwaukee. We call them mud sharks. And let's just go into some more things they say in case they talking about me. I don't know. Number one, multiple bringing up teeth this, teeth that. Look, I could have been got my teeth fixed. I probably will one day. But I just don't trust people being in my mouth like that. Okay? Now, again, if you have had your teeth fixed, then you have had your teeth fixed. It don't mean that you the top dog appearance-wise, because remember, you had to get them fixed. Now, I can see if they was just all straight and all in, without that, then you got something that you can ride home on. But like I say, we all just patching. We patching up stank. We patching up everything. Some people just got more money to patch, and some people just care more and they patch more. Men and women. So I don't get where people think, like I told somebody gonna come in like, who are you? You need to look in the mirror, blah, blah, blah. I said, look, shut them right up. I said, it's dudes that a lot of women find, like I say, all of us have our fans. You got yours, I got mine. I mean, you can't pinpoint because it's always a factor about me that's better than you. It's always a factor about you that's better than me. Like, for instance, if you a little dude, some women don't like little dudes. I'm not a little dude. I'm over 6'2" with my shoes off. My feet, I can fit some size 14, but a lot of shoes I got to get a 15. 68% muscle. Last I weighed 295. Now let me show you something. This is what we got to learn. Well, we got to just bring what we bring to this space, and not try to put each other down, just to jostle. Because the same way you can flame somebody and roast somebody, they could come right back on you. That's like me calling every short content creator a dwarf and just like trying to bash him for being short. I'm not going to do that. Not unless somebody trying to roast me. See, the thing about roast is if a real roaster is going to size you up in case that day comes where he need to roast you. I ain't gonna lie, I done sized everybody up. I ain't gonna lie, because people try to get on you. You got dudes on here that look like Mr. Potato Head. Got the Mr. Potato Head nose and everything. They think because they wear designer glasses that somehow they better than everybody else. Nigga, you look like Mr. Potato Head. You got all type of stuff on here. Look, man. The point I'm making with this video is this. Let's not let this space go for naught. Jostling for power. Get your money. Like, I noticed that my YouTube money is increasing. You know? But I'm not going to try to shoot down on people who getting more unless they try to shoot down on me. Get your money. But please, please, please understand what I'm about to say. Please. There is no 100% remedy with these 304. Hoes, whatever you want to call them. There is not. Now you could be like, look, this what works for me. And people will listen and they'll implement it. This what works for me. We should be Voltroning off each other. Instead of, it's a couple guys on here that they just want to be the leader so bad, man. Have you ever been in a gang or have you ever been a leader? It don't seem like it. It seemed like some of these dudes, like, and I mentioned this before, these the type of ninjas that if they not playing, they gonna take their ball and go home. Like, man, you lost. You gotta get winners. But when they lose, they like, man, I'm finna go. They take their ball and now it ain't no ball to play with. Some of y'all is trying to take the red pill ball and go home with it. That's not the way. That's not the proper way. And if you judging men, you fruity pebbles, man. It ain't for you to decide which man is cute and which ones ain't. That's their decision. I could get women that wouldn't like you, and you could get women that wouldn't like me. It's just always gonna be like that. Whether my beard is clean shaven, whether I got $1 million or 50 cents to my name, it's gonna always be like that. That's just how these women are. And yeah, my stuff be looking raggedy. But it's gonna be looking different in a couple days. Right now, I'm focusing on out here getting to it. And by the way, let me just say this. You got 100,000 dude, 100,000 a year, 150,000 a year. Guys that's talking like can't nobody else get there. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. What I do, put me in the top market, I bet you I'll make 150,000. I bet you I'll make and y'all seem to be forgetting. See, this is why I don't dwell. I can run a church. I'm a licensed minister. I can run a church and run up a bag if I wanted to. But I don't do it for that. Y'all can't run, some of y'all can't run no church. Now you see why it don't make sense for us to, and then just like that. Okay, now watch this. This is proving my point again. I can run a church and you can criticize me, or you would be down with me, right or wrong. You gonna criticize them regardless of what I do. You gonna criticize me or you gonna be down with me. That's why all of that is pointless. And y'all dudes be egging it on, dude. Let me tell you too. Talking about some keep doing this, keep doing that. Man, you ain't all that either. Some of these dudes is horrible. They horrible human beings. They causing high turnover rates on their jobs because people don't like them, don't want to deal with them. But they on YouTube, yeah, man, slap that ninja and get on him, man. Stay on his neck. But at your own job, now I'm finna prophesy. Some of y'all is the reason why y'all turnover rate at your job is high. You an assholes. See, I had to get another one. You an idiot. People don't want to work with you. The only people that, I'm finna show you something. All the jobs I done had, I ain't got fired. I quit. But when I leave though, it's like the only people that didn't want me around is people that's just, well, how can I say this without getting censored? People that's into weird stuff in their lives. And people who think they can control how other people, you ever seen people that don't like opinionated people because their opinions don't agree with theirs? Them the only people that probably didn't like me. Because I don't bother nobody. I joke around. I know how to get along with people. It's the fact that I supported Trump. That's one. Them people probably got a problem with me. Stuff people done said, I said because it's got to be hearsay. Because the last couple jobs, I wasn't even talking to people about politics, religion, unless it's somebody that I already knew, that I was cool with like that. It had to be them going back to others. Because new people I just met and stuff, if I'm not cool with you like that, I wasn't talking about that stuff. Like my last job, I didn't talk about no politics, no religion. They probably didn't even, unless they heard from somebody else, which I believe they did. They didn't know what I believed. They ain't know what I believe. But this stuff is getting out of control, man. I don't even, I hope I'm more successful, and I hope I get a whole lot more out of YouTube. But my plans, it's whatever with YouTube. I don't even care. The main thing I do on YouTube is watch 80s stuff, 90s stuff, music, movies, commercials. As far as the content, I'm going to keep making content, but it ain't even I do it to help people. Because I know something. I don't need YouTube to shape my ego. I know a lot of people. A lot of people know me. Everybody ain't gonna like you. You ain't gonna like everybody. Let me address this too. I'm going to do my research, but it's somebody else that's going on the grill based on something that I heard. But I got to do my research. Let me show you something. I don't like when white people, nothing against them, But I don't like when people culture vulture. Like Adam 22, like Fat Joe. I don't like when people culture vulture. And I'm going to do my research because there's somebody else that's probably going on the grill. But I got to do my research based on some things I've been hearing. Man, it's like I get outside, man. It's room for all of us, man. But like I say, me personally, I'm thinking about, like, I got my book right here. Like, I don't even be factoring in YouTube. Like, far as the businesses, I got some business things that I'm going to do. That I got to get some personal things mapped out first. But no, man. YouTube is just whatever. However big I get, that's how big I get. And I'm going to try to get a lot, but hey, the plan is still going to go on. And I don't even, like, if you look at my book, I don't even factor in YouTube. I'll be looking at my other businesses, books I'm going to write, different stuff. I don't even factor in YouTube. I'm going to preach whether I preach on YouTube or not. I've been around a long time. I've been preaching a long time. Go back to my old YouTube channel, the most shadow banned channel of all time. And they admit it. Y'all can't tell me this don't go on because their representative told me the truth. Yes, this is what we've been doing. We thought those was bots. And the reason why they said they thought it was bots, because I was getting more views than the bigger preachers. T.D. Jakes, Joel Osteen. And the crazy thing about it is ain't nobody really even seen what I could do in the pulpit like that yet. That's the crazy thing about it. Like, a lot of time when I be teaching, I'll be a little animated, but I don't get as animated as I'm going to get once I really get to preaching. And I don't even put half of the stuff that I'm going to talk about on here because I know people be stealing. I know they do. So I'm throwing everybody that do this on the grill. All of y'all, nigga. You on the grill. Talking about you the greatest. How you know you the greatest? You supposed to believe you the greatest. But everybody is not going to say you the greatest. Just like the whole debate with Michael Jordan and LeBron. I say Jordan is going to always be the GOAT because of competition level. Just like I say Joe Montana is the GOAT over Tom Brady because of the competition level. Because of the monsters that he had to play against. Tom Brady is second. But he's second because Tom Brady benefited from a lot of rules changes. Like when Joe Montana was playing, your receivers could get mauled all the way up the field. And you ain't see half the pass interference calls you see now. They even call penalties when people get stuck. Like if they think you got hit too hard, they call a penalty now. That wasn't the case back in them 80s and 90s. But some people say LeBron. Just like a lot of people don't agree with me when I say that all around, player-wise, I say Steph Curry is one of the best. But I got in a debate with my son because I said that Reggie Miller is better than Steph Curry all around wise, all around game wise. That's my opinion, right? You ain't gonna change it. I say that collectively as a player that Reggie Miller was better than Steph Curry. Now, as far as shooting, I would say that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. I'm talking about all around. Defense, passing, everything. Leading this team, Reggie Miller better than him. That's just my opinion. You see how that worked? A lot of people wouldn't agree. Just like LeBron, some people think LeBron is the GOAT. You know I don't, because I showed y'all a video, the play where I said this play is the reason why LeBron is not the GOAT. When he went against Denver and he just went wild to the basket, threw up a shot a little kid would throw up there and complain about not getting the foul. You got to go through my shorts. The video where I said why LeBron is not the GOAT. I've never, in all the years I saw Jordan play, never seen him do something like that. Never, not even once. Jordan, my top five is Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt Chamberlain is in my top five. Nobody does what he did. Kobe Bryant. Now watch this. This is where y'all ain't gonna agree with me. LeBron and Larry Bird. Larry Bird, y'all gotta realize I watched Larry Bird a lot of games. Then to round out the top 10, you gotta put in people like Kareem. I would put Kareem in there. Kareem is in there. But I think Larry Bird is the greatest white player of all time. And he's he's top five, man. Couldn't nobody stop Larry Bird. Michael Jordan, nobody. Larry Bird, you just had to hope that he had an off shooting night, and he didn't have many of those. Just like I say, Joe Montana is the best over Tom Brady because of the competition level and because of the rule. Those dudes was cheating. They had stick'em and everything. Joe Montana, they was, the defensive backs was better, had better cover skills than they do now. Like, for instance, that game where Brady beat the Falcons, that wouldn't have never happened in the 90s. If you get down by that much, it's over. You're not coming back. Show me a game. Really, you can't show me too many games other than in the 90s when the Buffalo Bills came back. I think that was on Tennessee. They was getting slaughtered. They came back and won. But what happened with the Falcons, that do not happen. That didn't happen. If you get down by that much, it's over for you. You're not coming back in the 80s and the early 90s. You're not coming back from them deficits. That's what made that so unique. Brady's number 2, man. But I still got Montana as the GOAT as far as quarterbacks. Running backs, Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders and Walter Payton are the top 2. The rest is some good ones. I like the Tony Dorsett too. Like, I thought he was very good. Bo Jackson. Marcus Allen, it was a lot of them. But my top 2 was Barry Sanders and Payton. The reason why Barry Sanders is the GOAT is because Barry Sanders' offensive line was not all that. A lot of times he was making his own plays, own yards. So, y'all get what I'm saying about opinions, man. Looking for a top dog, it's gonna be difficult because everybody gonna have their own. So really, they been some haters. I'm gonna show you how. Like, they talk about how other people is hating on them, but like when you try to be the top dog and you shooting down other people, you the one that's being a hater, because when you describing people, those people you describing people to, they gonna be having images in their mind of this person, that person. You really being a hater. That's a lot of people don't know. We're going to have to start doing more videos on what haters do. That's one of the things they do. They always want to talk down on people. Because they want to make it easier for themselves. And if you talented, you talented. You don't got to talk down on people. That's a form of hating, man. I ain't never in my life seen so many dudes describing other men's appearance. Y'all gotta realize how I grew up, man. I'm 50 years old, and how I grew up, it's a lot of stuff I'm seeing that I didn't see. And that's why I say, I was just talking to somebody about it earlier, how I really cherish the 80s and the 90s. You got to respect the 80s and 90s. Just looking at how people is today. They're unfriendly. They're selfish. They're narcissistic. You can't be no leader and be selfish. Selfish people don't make great leaders. You're going to have moments where you need to be selfish. But you individually, a selfish person, you're not going to be a good leader. Why do you think the Christian church failed like it did? Let me show you. Here's what happened. And I'm going to do a video on this. The Christian church, what they tried to do what I'm talking about. They tried to make these 10 people superstars and disregard everybody else. And they was shooting down on people. And then it came that all of them was scandal. And so if you try to be the top dog and then you in a scandal, now it ain't nobody left. That's why when you're dealing with the masses, you have to be one of the leaders. You can't try to be the clear-cut leader. Because, see, that's what they tried to do in Christianity. But with Christian TV and the mega church pastors, now all them dudes a joke now. The only people, they still got their little followings, but they ain't gonna never be what they could have been because they tried to sew it up for themselves. And that's the mistake some of y'all dudes is making. And then what's crazy is, your content, like, you can say stuff about my content, right? But they content, man, these dudes be having studio, their content, some of them still ain't all that. Some guys rely too much on sound bites. Make your own sound bite. Make your own facial expressions. Sound bites is all right, but, you know. Yeah, I'm going to be done with this video, though. I'm putting all of y'all on the grill. You know who you are. Just make your content, man. Get your money, make your content. We already know you really don't care about people. This is what people do, too. Since we got these ninjas on the grill. They'll wait until they get a certain amount of money, and now they don't need you no more. Like, you just a plus because they got what they sought out to get. So now they gonna switch up. You finna see a bunch of dudes and this year and next year completely switching up their tune. Because they fake. They in it for the money. And look, man, how you view it is how you view it. Like me, it's whatever. I get the money I get this check, 21st, 26th, boom, put it right in my pocket. Get the next one, boom, right in my pocket. But it's whatever. I got other stuff, man. I could make more from a food truck than I'm gonna make on here. I got a business idea. Y'all gonna see. I gotta keep it to myself. And I'm not doing it because I'm not finna share the money with nobody. I'm not. Because I got married this many years ago. I'm not finna pay somebody X amount of dollars who didn't even believe in what I was doing and quit on me. Women don't quit on you when they believe in you. They're gonna stay there every step of the way. When they quit on you, man, you can't get up. Try to come after me, I'm gonna find the lowest paying job I could get. You might as well just give up on that. That person got their dog in their lap. Anyway, man. Get off these dudes' wood. Stop lap dancing. This ain't a strip club. Why y'all doing lap dances? Some people just messy and they just want drama. But if we ain't careful, we gonna lose all this momentum that we done gained. You got women crying all over the internet about dudes not approaching them. Nobody's getting married. These guys are gonna mess all of that up. Because you want everybody to listen to you. People gonna listen to you. But why do they have to, though? Why can't they choose? They try to piss on every other strategy in regards to dating. Dude, it ain't no 100% remedy, man. This might work a little bit. This gonna work a little bit. This gonna work a little bit. This gonna work a little bit. Then people want, man, I ain't red pill. I'm such and such pill. You gonna really mess it up. That's the type of stuff you should just keep to yourself. But they want to be the top dog. That's why they doing it. The red pill, dating points and whatever, with all the adversity, have been extremely effective in turning the tables on these women. And now y'all want to go against everything, You want to just blow everything up. They act like some field hands. You act like slave ninjas. Sambos. That's why we got Pearly out of here. She's still making videos. She still getting views. But she ain't got that influence that she was trying to have in this black manosphere. We ran her out of here. Trying to hear no white people that don't like black people. You vulture. You culture vulture. Well, we don't want to hear what you got to say. If you ain't a John Brown type, if you ain't down with us like that, we're going to run you right out of here. I live in Wisconsin, man. I know the deal. These white folks don't like us like that. But some of them do. Them the ones you associate with. But just like what I do, and when they get out of line, be like, hey man, I don't mean to be rude, but you don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. I'm cool with white people. I'm cool with people from every race. But there's a line that they got to stay on the other side of that line. That culture vulturing, can't have that. Then dudes be on here code switch. No, they some Sambos. Code switching Sambo. You try to listen. You try to play the R&B and the rap music and all that. You don't even like black people. You think you better than black people. The talented tent mod. Not gonna cuss. Ain't no talented tent. Get over yourself. Ain't no talented tent. It's dudes in the hood more talented than you. They just ain't never did it. So how can you have a talented tent and you don't even know everybody's talent? That ain't nothing but the devil bringing her division once again. That's all that is. Talking about some talented tent. You don't even know everybody. That's bull crap. And anybody that's buying into it, you an insecure, you don't know everybody's talents. It's dudes that done got 20 years in prison that more talented than you. I'm telling you, I saw stuff being made with commissary that look better than this stuff out here. I kid you not. They'd be like, want some, Howard? I be looking like, I want to say, yeah, man. Can't. Some of them dudes was practically no stove, no heat, and they could whip something up better than these food trucks. You think I'm just talking. I saw dudes making cakes up in there. Like how? So you don't know everybody's talent, man. Some people just ain't utilizing their talent. So how can you say talented tent? You don't even know everybody's talents. I'm on y'all. I'm on it. I'm ready too. I'm ready to say my name. If you talking about me, say my name. Anybody. If you talking about me, say my name. Just like as some of y'all that I know you a hypocrite, you contradict yourself. Dudes be on YouTube erasing videos because those videos is the proof that you contradict yourself. I watch a lot of content, man, so I know, but I'm gone.